Welcome back. We are in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 21 today. Proverbs 16:21. It says, "The wise in heart will be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increases learning." So if you are wise in heart, you're going to keep learning. You're going to keep trying to understand stuff. You'll read books. You'll watch stuff that promotes learning. And I would not just learn about anything, because you can learn about wicked things, right? But instead learn about the Lord. Learn about what is good and what is righteous. And there's a whole 66 books of the Bible to read and study. That will take you the rest of your life to study them. And even then you're like, man, I still don't know as much as I thought I would know by now. And keep reading and keep studying. There's an endless amount of stuff to learn about God. And that will cause you to be really wise, and you'll be the person that everybody comes to for advice and everyone looks up to, because you've humbled yourself to say the Lord really is the fountain of knowledge, and I'm just dipping in that. Verse 22 says, "Understanding is a wellspring of life to him who has it, but correction of fools is folly." So if someone is wise, man, you can correct them and they'll take it and it'll be great. But if someone's a fool and you try to correct them, they won't take it at all. There's not even point talking to them. Just let them fall, and when they're ready to learn, then help them up. Verse 23 says, "The heart of the wise teaches his mouth, and adds learning to his lips." Keep learning still. Verse 24 says, "Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the bones." So if you've got some good words to say to somebody, say them. They need to hear them. They need to hear them so that they can do well. They need to hear them so that they can work harder. They need to do them so that they can be made better. And it's good words is actually good for the health too. So much of it depends on your mental state of mind, that if people are being blessed and hear good stuff, they're going to feel better. "There is a way that seems right to man, but in the end is a way of death." So people are like, "Oh no, this is the way to go. This is what you should do." And then they get to the end of that road and it's death, because it doesn't have the Lord in it. And there are people out there who are doing good things. They want to do good things. They're traveling around the world with the Peace Corps and helping people out. They're trying to save the environment. They're wearing masks and staying home for COVID-19, saying, "I'm not going to go out and infect anybody else." And they think they're doing good stuff, and in their hearts they're puffing themselves up, says, "I don't need God. I'm doing good on my own." But when they get to the end, they will realize that was never good enough, that they do need God. Because no matter how much good we can do here on this earth, it is never enough to make up for the sin that we have caused. So stop doing the bad stuff. Start following the Lord, and the good stuff. Do the good stuff, but do it in the name of the Lord, and it'll be worth a whole lot more than try and do it in your own name. Verse 26 says, "The person who labors for himself, for his hungry mouth drives him on." So if you are a hard worker, good. Be a hard worker. Stay a hard worker, and you'll be able to feed your mouth, and you'll be satisfied with the work. The meals, as much as I love food, the meals that taste great are the ones that come after a hard day's work. I work hard, and I sit down, even if it's not like an expensive meal, even if it's not the richest food, even if it's not my favorite food, it still tastes wonderful when I'm hungry. So work yourself to be hungry, and then you'll enjoy your food more, and you will have earned it, and everything will just be better. Verse 27 says, "An ungodly man digs up evil, and is on his lips like a burning fire. A perverse man sows strife, and a whisperer separates the best of friends. A violent man entices his neighbor and leads him in a way that is not good. He winks with his eye to devise perverse things. He purses his lips and brings about evil." All of these 4 verses are talking about what currently goes on in our political process. It's gossip and slander and trying to control people and make people think things that they ought not to think. Don't do those things. Don't do things the way the world does them, because they seem to be effective, and they are very effective, but they are not godly, and you will have to answer to God for them later. Instead, be honest, be truthful, be loving and caring. God bless you, and have a nice day. Talk to you next time.